Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, back at you with the NBA main slate playoff edition video. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. I still got to catch up on my comments. You guys have been commenting like crazy. It's hard to keep up, but I really appreciate it, guys. I will get back to each and every one of you. Absolutely. And if you're returning and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Come on, let's go. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Yeah, guys, interesting slate. So without further ado, let's start the freaking show. All right, so Warriors up 3-0. Let's go, Golden State. And you know what? Denver's coach, that coach for Denver, running that rotation like that. Minnesota, their coach. What the hell is going on with coaches nowadays? It's like, put your best players out there. It's the playoffs. Put your best freaking players out there. Not this everyone gets to play baloney. You know what I'm saying? So these coaches, man. How are you going to run like a 15-man rotation in the playoffs? Like, seriously? Like, come on now. Anyways, I mean, it's my Warriors won. I'm not sour. I'm just saying I don't get like how these guys even have a job. But before we get into it, guys, we got to get the homework out the way. You guys already know what it is. We got to keep the lights on up around here. Go to www.dfsclub.com, guys. Let me move this damn mic here. dfsclub.com. You got two providers in one. You got DFS Space, my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. Guys, you get every single sport. Every team, every single sport, guys. You don't just get NBA, you get NFL, MLB, tennis. That's right, tennis. We do tennis, guys. NHL, PGA, NASCAR, soccer, esports, college sports, UFC. I have a weird fucking card this weekend, but we're going to play it. I see a lot of dogs barking on that card. Everything, guys. And here's our slideshow if you want to check it out, just to show you we're the best in the business. Don't let our prices fool you. We just make it affordable for everyone. Click join now. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit and I look good, you know. Check out these prices, guys. The cheapest in the industry. Because once NBA is done, we're still going. We got MLB going. We're going to have NASCAR going. We're going to have PGA going. We're going to have USFL going. So don't miss out, guys. $14.99 a month for our bronze plan. Dude, we got bronze, silver, gold plans, 3-day passes. The only difference between these plans is the prices. The more you pay up, the more you save. Other than that, guys, we cover Prize Picks, which, by the by, will be a sponsor of this show. Probably, hopefully by the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. And then I'll be doing Prize Picks videos. So another reason to hit that subscribe. And mainly another reason to join the DFS Club, because I'll be pushing those out. We do sports wagering also. So not just DFS, guys. We do everything. That degenerate in you, come on out and play with us, man. DFSclub.com. Stop losing. Start winning. DFSclub.com. And on MLB, there's like a 13-game slate tomorrow. If I have time tonight, I will make a video. If not, so be it. Just right now, NBA videos is where it's at. That's what's getting all the views. So if I'm going to put in the time to do a MLB video, like, it's very disheartening when it's only like 100 and something views. When your NBA videos are getting 400. So I don't know. I know it'll pick up once NBA is over, but I do appreciate the support. And if you really want to support me, come join the DFS Club where I support you and I help you guys win. DFS Space helps you guys win. You become the best DFS players possible. You get my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks, core plays, lineups. You get my lineups, guys. We have a bankroll management system video in here also. So we got everything, guys. Come check us out, dfsclub.com. Don't you dare be sour. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the winning team, guys. We'd love to have you. All right, so let's go to Draft Dashboard. If you guys want to check this out for yourself, You can play along with me here while you're watching my video. It's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have this exact tool I use for all my videos, legitimately for all my research, Draft Dashboard, because it's all right here. I personally don't use optimizers, but if you want, this has an optimizer. It actually is an optimizer. You can optimize up to 150 lineups. It's got the player trends, who's trending up, who's getting you right in the old brown starfish, the sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and the NBA cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. Or if you're like my baby's mama, you just cheat. It has everything, guys. Recent injuries. So speaking of which, Devin Booker's out. Yikes. So I mean that as a Warriors fan, like Phoenix is the only team I'm really worried about. So I don't want to be happy about someone getting injured, but I just hope Phoenix doesn't get out of this round. Just saying. Nothing against Phoenix. I used to live there for about a year until I got the hell out of there. The only place worse than Phoenix was Sacramento. Sacramento's the worst. PJ Tucker's questionable. Bam Adebayo's going to play. I ain't worried about that. Chris Middleton's out. Let's see. So we do have some injuries. So let's get into it, guys. We'll get into my watch players. I have 27 for you, so hang in there. So with no Middleton, we got Drew Holiday, 8K. I think that's a little too cheap. They could have priced him up to 9. He's the same price on FanDuel. He should get a significant more usage rate. 37, 39 minutes. He'll play, if it's a close game, he'll play 40 minutes. 32, 34. So these guys that have not been shown out that are due, like Jokic tonight, and we went over that very heavily in the members only podcast today, which, by the way, you get with the DFS Club membership. I think I forgot to mention that. You get a members only podcast 1 hour before lock. I do for MLB, unless it's fucking at 9 a.m. like today. That's why I didn't do a video last night, because I was up all night studying MLB. And we do one for NBA. So you get that also with the DFS Club membership. But Drew Holiday, like I was saying, so we were high on the Denver players today because, one, it was pretty much win or go home. Now they're down 3-0. And Jokic was due. Gordon was due, right? These guys were due. Drew Holiday is due. 32 and a 34, game 1, game 2. So, and he's due, and it all rhymes. So let's go. DeAndre Ayton, 7.6K. He had a good game 1, and then game 2 came back down to earth with a 27. But one of the safest plays on the slate, guys. He'll play probably maybe more than 35 with no Booker, but we'll see. Firmly in play, this game should be very competitive with no Devin Booker T. Then we got Brooke Lopez, 5.3K. Man, he's been a blessing. He's still only 5'3". I still don't mind that price tag. He's $400 cheaper on FanDuel. But he played 35 minutes last game, folks. He went from 32 to 35 minutes. I love paying for minutes. That's what I'm paying for in the playoffs. 38 and a 28. Love me some Brooke Lopez. Jonas Valanciunas, 7.4K. This man doesn't shoot the ball. This man does not shoot the ball. He doesn't even close. Let that sink in. We'll get to who does in a minute, but he's just there to get rebounds, guys. That's all he does. I think he shot the ball 9 times last game, 9 or 10 times. 7.4K. Just hope to goodness he gets those rebounds. He gets a lot of offensive rebounds too, which is kind of unique. He's $600 more on FanDuel. But yeah, 55 and a 32. He's due for a good game. Bad game, good game. He's due for a good one. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. When I read those stats, I was like, my goodness. So basically, everybody else shoots, and Jonas just rebounds. That's it. That's pretty much it. You got Vucevic, though, and I'm going to keep going back to him for the same reason. If you guys have been watching my videos, because Milwaukee forces you to shoot 3-pointers. Vucevic at 7'7", $600 more on FanDuel, shoots the ball a lot, 20-something times a game plus, and Milwaukee's going to force him to. Not only that, they're going to force him to shoot threes. Vucevic does shoot threes, so yeah, give me him at 7'7". Still way too cheap, man. Larry Nance, he's the one that's been closing for New Orleans. Not Valanciunas. It's been Larry Nance. Granted, he's still getting about 20 minutes, but he's closing games, man. 4.2K, 28 and a 23 in his last 2. I can dig that. And then John Collins at 5.9K. It's a tough matchup, man. His minutes did go up to 29, so I figured he'd probably be a full go here. It's do or die for Atlanta. They're at home. They have to win this game. I'm still not picking Trae Young, though. Trae Young did not make the board. I'm sorry. I know he's due. If he goes off, would I be surprised? A little bit, because Miami's defense is that good. I've been saying it all season long. I don't like playing players against Miami, but on a 3-game slate, man, you kind of got to take into consideration here. But am I going to pay up for Trae Young when there's other pay ups? Probably not. If he beats me, so be it. I've won 5 days in a row now, guys. I'm on a little heater. Nothing too big, but actually, no, there was 2 days, 2 big wins, and then the rest were like double 2x, 3x days. But cashing's cashing, guys. I'll take that. 5-9. Next game will probably be 6-5. So yeah, get them all these cheap. I mean, you did get 31 DraftKings points. Those are hard to come by in the playoffs if you guys haven't noticed. So unless you're paying up for it. Demar Derozan, 8.6K at a 61 last game. This is Demar Derozan we know from earlier this year. I like him again, man, because again, Milwaukee forces these Chicago guys to shoot the freaking ball. Looks like a rerun of my last video when I'm talking about these Chicago guys, but the big three, all three of them are in play. Give me DeMar DeRozan at 8.6. He honestly should be 9.5. You got Patrick Williams, who's been starting. He got up to 31 minutes. I shouted him out too in the members only podcast and got 29, so basically a 30. So 4.2K, he's going to start again and play 30 freaking minutes. Yeah, I will have some Patrick Williams. And yeah, I just threw up in my mouth for this next one, but Wesley Matthews, 4.1K. I like him better in the 3K range. But honestly, with Middleton out, he got 21 DraftKings points. The minutes haven't been an issue. He gets the minutes, 26, 34 minutes. He looks like he really benefited with no Middleton last game. Will that be the same case again? I don't know, but 4-1, it's Wesley Matthews. You got to figure the ownership probably pretty low. Herb Jones, 4.5K. Pretty safe play here. He's like a Royce O'Neal, Maxi Kleba type of play. The minutes going to be there. He played 40 minutes last game. 40 freaking minutes at 4.5K. Give me 40 minutes of Herb Jones. I'm in. The Warden, DeAndre Hunter, 4.6K. Very safe play here. If you're looking for about 20 fantasy points, he'll get you there. He's playing right now 35 minutes a game. Cam Johnson should start, I would assume. Not campaign, but Cam Johnson should start for Devin Booker T. Probably the uber chalk of the slate, but rightfully so. 4.7K is really too cheap. They didn't price him up. $400 more on FanDuel. He'll start. He'll get probably as many minutes as Chris Paul. Probably 35 if it's a close game, maybe 40 minutes. So him, campaign, if you want to take some shots there. He didn't make the list, but he's worth a look. Mikal Bridges, though, will get the minutes. 38 minutes, game 1, game 2, got 40, 26, and 34. So you're paying for the minutes here. 6.2K. $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Maybe with no Devin Booker, he does a little bit better. He did last game. So if he busts out with like a 40 burger, don't be surprised with Mikal Bridges. Then you got Jimmy Butler, who did absolutely everything by himself last game. But that's the Jimmy we know and love, right? That's the Jimmy Butler that we've come to know and love. That's what he does. He's a leader. 8.8K, $100 more on FanDuel, played 40 minutes, got a 65 burger. Game 1, played 33 minutes, had a 40. So I would look for about maybe a 50 this game out of Jimmy Buckets. I think did I just say Atlanta? So I get so excited, guys. I talk too fast. You got to think Miami wants to go up 3-0 right now, right? They're kind of banged up a little bit. Let's face it. Bam's banged up. Everybody's banged up. They could use some time off. So you got to believe they must be eyeballing a sweep here just to get that rest for the next round. So I think Jimmy's firmly in play. I think Bam Adebayo's firmly in play. I think he's going to play. He's only 7K, guys. That's really cheap for Bam born out of Bayou. His minutes have been shit, but I don't know, guys. He's due. If he gets 30 minutes, man, Bam could get a 40 or 50 burger. I mean, who's going to stop him? A Kongwu? No, absolutely not. So Bam's not on a minutes limit. I like him at 7K. Could be a breakout game for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, talk about a guy who did everything. Last game played 40 minutes, got a 75 burger, 11.2K. His coming out party of the series. Game 3 coming up. $800 more on FanDuel. FanDuel, he's 12K. Yikes. But there's plenty of value on this slate, guys. It's not a problem. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the best pay up on the slate, hands down. Kevin Huerter's in play at 5K flat. He's $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Just a pretty safe play here for 5K. Zach LaVine's only 7.3, $100 cheaper on FanDuel. Out of the big three, he did score the least amount of fantasy points, but he still played 43 minutes. So Zach LaVine basically did not come off the court. So 43 minutes, I'm going right back to Zach LaVine, especially it's only 7.3K. Then we got my man Bogdan Bogdanovic, man, 5.5K. He gave it all his last game. He tried to win, man. He's too cheap. He's $700 more on FanDuel, though. He played 28 minutes off the bench, got 41 DraftKings points. He couldn't miss a shot. He really couldn't. So I'm going right back here, man. Brandon Ingram, 9K, price just about right. Game 1 had a 30. 30 quite ain't going to cut the mustard at 9K. But game 2 got a 70. So look for I'd say probably about a 40 here for Ingram. Chris Paul, 8.9K. It's all on his shoulders now, right? No Devin Booker, $1,300 more on FanDuel. But that DraftKings price, like, I'll probably play Chris Paul over Trae Young. Probably save some salary too. Guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Trae Young. Well, it's not a bad play, but the matchup is bad. I'm a Trae Young fan. I really am. DFS space. I support Atlanta. You know, I'm gonna go there and visit. I'm a Georgia. I live in Georgia. In here, all right. Georgia on my mind. Love Georgia. But it's nothing personal with Trae Young, so don't get mad at me, Trae Young fans. I just think Chris Paul. My money's on the line at 8.9K with everything on his shoulders. He'll probably pay about 40 minutes. Deleon Wright off the bench has been doing pretty good. 3.4K. He played 29 minutes last game. It was a blowout, though, but still. Before that, 20 minutes. So, you know, at least he'll get 20 minutes off the bench. 3.4K for some value. Doesn't look too bad. My man, Alex Caruso. Again, like I said last video, he's out there for his defense, right? That's what he's more defensive now than he was with the Lakers. However, if his threes are dropping, he can get you that 36 like he got last game. However, he does have a scary low floor of 18. So maybe a 25 burger out of Alex Caruso tomorrow on a 5-1 in the playoffs on a 3-game slate. I'll take that. Anything over that's a bonus. You got CJ McCollum, 8.2K. Been phenomenal. 50 and a 48 in his last two. 39, 43 minutes. Plays huge minutes. It's him shooting. It's Ingram shooting. And then Valanciunas is getting rebounds. That's it. That's how they run their offense. And then I got some value for you with Gabe Vincent here. So he's played 25 minutes, game 1, game 2. 25 minutes in both games, 25 and 21 DraftKings points. So this is my value play of the slate, guys. Gabe Vincent at 3.6K. Look for about the same result, man. I don't see why that would change. And last but not least, Kyle Lowry at 6.5, coming off a 19-point fantasy game. You know he's going to come back with a vengeance. He still played 37 minutes. He actually played 10 more minutes last game, but only got a 19. So I think he'll bounce back very freaking nicely. And let's go to the lineup optimizer real quick. I know you guys are here for the lineups. Let me put my elbow up here and dig in. Let's see. So the first one will be a DraftKings lineup. I like to start at center. So, yeah, give me Vucevic. I got the big three already in. Look at the draft dashboard. Look at draft dashboard. Look at this. I like this lineup as it is. Vucevic in. LaVine in. DeRozan's in. Deleon Wright as a value play. Bogdanovic, John Collins, Caruso, Kyle Lowry. This is a nice balanced lineup, but I got the Chicago Big Three in it. I'm not changing it. Let's see how it looks on FanDuel. That's without Giannis, though. So FanDuel, we're going to change it. Let's go Vooch at 8.3 over here. Power forward, I've been paying down, and you know what? It's been freaking paying off. Jay Crowder at 4.32 is still in play, by the way. Gallinari's minutes have been gone now since Collins is back. So, I mean, you can pay down for Crowder at 4.3, but it's risky. You can pay down for Herb Jones. It's risky. Give me Patrick Williams here. Let's see. Bam, 7.3. That's really cheap. You can go Collins. I got to go Collins, guys. I mean, 5'9" for Collins. I mean, it's the last time we're going to see it. We got Bridges here. We got Giannis already in the lineup. Kevin Huerter, Wright, Drew, Caruso. It's going to be really hard to get 2 studs when you're playing Giannis, right? I don't like the way my guards look. Is Drew a must play? No, he's not. But I'd rather play. I'm not cranking Chris Paul for 10-2. 10-2 is a little much, but I can go CJ McCollum, right? That looks better. Caruso's not a must play. You can go Gabe Vincent. And then shooting guard. I mean, Delion Wright and Kevin Huerter. I don't know about all that. Give me Bogdanovic here. And then you still got money to play with. So let's do one real quick without Giannis. Let's go DeRozan instead, right? Now we're talking. Now we're talking turkey here. So shooting guard. You can pay up for Middleton. You can go Zach LaVine here. And then if you want to pay all the way up, you can get to Chris Paul now if you want. You can get to Trae Young at $9K if you want. Like whoever you want. So I think if you fade Giannis, it is dangerous. Yeah, but you can just get to a lot more. So will Giannis be necessary to take down? Possibly. Very possibly. I'm going to look at the ownership. I mean, if he's chalked, then I gotta roster his ass. If he's not, then I might try and fade him and try and take down. But that's going to do it for the show, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, dfsclub.com. Come join the winning team. We'd love to have you guys. Click join now. Click my logo. Click on the plan, and you're in just like that, guys. It's that simple. The best and the cheapest in the industry. And don't forget, Draft Dashboard's only $1 for 30 days. I'm going to get up out of here, guys. See if I have time for this MLB slate. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Thank you all so much. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here.